with 100 to go. Party for One, though, stamps up. Party for One takes the lead. She darts away. She'll win today. Party for One won it by about 2 lengths. Fortunate Kiss, good and proper, then arced by French Emperor. But here's Altivo with big strides on the outside at the 100. Takes French Emperor, goes on by Impressive. Altivo won it from French Emperor, Typhoon Harmony. Morvada, Crosshaven and King Magnus driving at them. King Magnus got up. King Magnus gets up to beat a photo. Crosshaven packing Waltham and Morvada moves up and takes the lead from Who Dares, Midtown Boss and Torch You Could. Airman, final favourite, will win. Airman wins it from a photo. Who Dares second, and then for
welcome back to the channel, everybody. Very keen for this card at Flemington. Quite a few. I think I'll just win. Pretty keen on a couple, like I said. So let's get into the preview, find the winners of what was a really successful week last week in getting 4 winners. And one of them might even be in the winners list this week as well. So let's get into the preview and find the winners. Like I said, I'm pretty confident. Race number 1 at Flemington is a 2-year-old race at set weights and penalties over the 1400 metres, and I'm with Riff Rocket. All the money's been on this horse early, and I'm quite keen on its chances for Jai McNeil and Chris Waller. Drawn Berry number 5 had the 1 start for the 1 win at Geelong. Powered through the line over 1200 metres. Now, I think it's a set strategy here. Maiden, 1200, now up to a city race of 14. In the right camp to do it, and I'm pretty keen on its chances. La Zebra will probably go forward. Blake's in the saddle, comes back into the saddle from Mark Zoe, winning on the horse last start, and I think will go well at $5 from Barry number 4. Hydrogen Power for third. I'm slightly surprised this horse is drifting, considering that nothing really made up ground on its in its debut race, and jumped out better than a 950 chance to be running well here. And Mojave Desert, I thought, was over the odds at $10, but Riff Rocket, race 1 Flemington, 25 to win. Race number 2 at Flemington is a 3-year-old benchmark 78 handicap for the fillies over the 1400 metres, and I'm with Lady Jones. $6 is a crazy price. Ben Allen in the saddle with the 56 kilos, drawn well in Barrier number 4. Won its maiden at Moonee Valley last campaign by a dominant margin of 2.75 lengths over the 1600 metres. Came back first up 1400 at Pakenham, blew its rivals away, winning by 1.25 lengths. Goes up to a 78 out of a 64, but drops 3.5 kilos for the last effort and draws really well. And Benny Allen in the saddle, I'm quite keen on Lady Jones's chances here. Free Willed for second is the other one I'm giving a good chance to. 55.5 for Dean Yendall. Sydney Alderson's got this horse absolutely flying. Comes out of winning at 64 last start at Sandown by nearly 2 lengths. And can run well, and has only had the 3 starts, winning 2 of them. Good chance. Jenny Jerome, don't know what to make of the last start win, but can run well. And Kiki Express has the Adelaide form as well. But Lady Jones on top, race 2 Flemington, 10 the win. Race number 3 at Flemington is a benchmark 70 handicap over the 1100 metres, and the short price favourite is Sigh, and I've got it on top for Peter Moody and Laura Lafferty, who takes 3 kilos off 60. Bringing the weight down to 57, drawn the right part of the straight in barrier 11, had a 2-start preparation last campaign, winning dominantly over the 1,000 metres at Sandown, but behind in front of Perpeece by nearly 2 lengths. Then went to Flemington over the 1100 metres and was narrowly beaten by Jungle Jim, carrying 55 for Jamie Carr on New Year's Day. But I think that Shy is a good thing here, and we're getting the money in race 3. Vivian for second has the race fitness. Our Heidi again, race fitness and racing well. And Daily Bugle, back to the sprint trip, I think it's over the odds at $21. It's always seemed to me he's a sprinter, not a sprinter 1400, but not the 16. But Shy on top, race 3 Flemington, 50 the win. Race number 4 Flemington is a 3-year-old handicap over the 2,000 metres, and I don't know why people are going to take on Dashing here. I think he's clearly the one to beat. Laura Lafferty in the saddle, claiming the 3 kilos off 60, bringing the weight down to 57. Winnable weight, Aaron Purcell. Wide barrier could be the concern, but I don't think that's an issue because he's got enough speed early to drive across and set up the lead in front, and I think it's the one to beat here. 480, really good price. and I think it's the one to beat. Tapa Capall is the best of the rest of them here. Been very consistent. John McNeil, lightweight, Wideberry in 17. One out from Dashing, though Dashing's had its measure twice, so would need a lift. First Immortal, I think, is under the odds. I don't know why it has been backed. Drawn 8 for Blake Shin, does have the lightweight of 55 for Mark and Levi Kavanagh, and Devon Darb for Dean of the Michael Price McKidd Jr. can run well at $31, but Dashing on top, quite clearly, 25 the win. Race number 5 at Flemington is a 3-year-old and up, benchmark 84 handicap over the 2,500 metres, the staying race of the day, and I'm with Yarrawonga after a few key scratchings, particularly of Union Gap. Very keen on this horse's chances now. Only won the one race from 9 starts, but Gay Waterhouse brings it south from running really well in Sydney last start. Over the 2,400 metres at Kensington was only narrowly beaten by Secret Glamour. They put Linda Meach in the saddle, and they've got the lightweight of 54, dropping a kilo from last start. And I think it'll be winning this, Yarrawonga. Golden Crusader for second, no knock on the horse. Just was a little bit disappointed over its last start effort. I expected it to finish a little bit better than that, considering it had the lead easy, but didn't really find a kick. Pesto coming into some really good races in Sydney, 650 good price, and Hector Damaris finally up to a staying trip. I think he'll be able to bring his best here, but Yarrawonga on top, 30 the win, race 5 Flemington. Race number 6 at Flemington is a benchmark 84 handicap over the 1,800 metres, and it's in memory of Dean Holland, and I think Jai McNeil can win this. Altivo, 4 from 4 after a dominant win last weekend, drawn 4, was drawing away from them on the line, up to the 1,800 metres from the mile last weekend. I can't wait to see this horse. He'll remain undefeated, 5 from 5, and he's going to be a pretty smart horse and a star of the future, this one, and I'm quite confident that he can win. No, I'm sure he can win again and make it 5 from 5. Convener made the run last start and made the long sustained run to win last start, but is going to have to give Altivo a start. They have to go back from that draw. Blake Shin is a man to get it done, though. Bold Bourbon, impressive his last couple, but steps right up in grade. And Independent Road won well at the Bull, but just a query on top of the ground, but he does like Flemington. But Altivo, race 6 Flemington, the one everyone's going to be on, but is going to be afforded the chance of going 5 from 5 and will be going 5 from 5, 50 the win. Race number 7 at Flemington is a benchmark 90 handicap over the 1,100 metres, and I'm with Renosu on top. He's the best horse in the race, and the best horse will win it. Blake Shin for James Cummings, always a profitable combination. Drawn 6, will be in the right part of the track and just gets his chance to absolutely blow this field away. Was really good last start at Morpheville in the Redelva, dropping a mile back in grade here behind I'm Loving You and 7 Vales, 2 really good horses, and I'm pretty confident that he can take this out. $3 is right over the odds. Booney for second, or Bonnie for second. The import having its first run in Australia over the sprint trip. Interested to see how it goes, and is the main one to watch for the race. Easy single over the odds, can easily blow this field away, and is over the odds at $30. And Rock Profit trialled really well. Brent Zarafa was giving this horse a big chance. I can see why the trial was absolutely outstanding. Draws well, and does have the lightweight of 55.5 and Harry Coffey for Ray Basenko. So interested to see how Rock Profit goes. But Renosu on top, race 7 Flemington, 20 the win. Race number 8 at Flemington is a benchmark 100 handicap over the mile. I'm with Pinstriped. Quite clearly the one to beat after the scratching of Logan Street Line. I found it very hard to split those two, but now Logan Street Line's been scratched. I'm very keen on Pinstripe here. 4th up, dominant win last start, goes forward. Ben Allen in the saddle. It's going to be like last start, rinse and repeat. Dominant win, but just at the bigger track at Flemington, which he loves. Keats, the one that'll go forward in the race, and is drawn 2. For Blake Shin, but I'm predicting Pinstripe will just set off Keats, that'll go out in front, draw Pinstripe into the race, go straight past him, and that's race over. Flash Art, Cherry Tortoni, both over the odds to run well, particularly Cherry Tortoni. 3rd up now, I think it can show its best from a break, and at $23 is over the odds, but 40 the win on Pinstripe. I think it's home. Race 8 Flemington, it's that simple. Race number 9 at Flemington is a benchmark 78 handicap for the fillies and mares over the 1,200 to finish the day. Dazzling Lucy, the one to beat for Jake Noonan, for Tony Noonan. Drawn the right part of this track, should have won first up, narrowly defeated by our Heidi. And I think dropping, or only goes up a kilo from that run. Jake Noonan sticks up to the 1200 is going to suit this horse right down to the ground. Flemington, I'm not too sure if it's going to handle it, but well, never been the Flemington before. Oh, twice, and it's had a second, so it's handled it straight. So I think it's the one to beat. Dazzling Lucy, Typhoon, Titmus for second, can run really well. The progressive 3-year-old filly, south of Houston, looking to get another win on the board after some continuous seconds, and Zarafa can run well for fourth. But Dazzling Lucy, I think, will win the last 30 the win, and I like its chances. Thank you for watching my preview for this Flemington this week. Can't wait for this meeting. How impressive is Altivo going to win? Can Dazzling Lucy win the last? And how impressive is Pinstrap and Renosu going to be? A lot of questions to be answered, but with a lot of answers to be given on Saturday. Can't wait. Going to be a cracker.